Beyond your dark eyes under sea, wave washing, you transmit. What do you see? Boats of refugees are standing in the green sea. Boats of refugees are standing in the green sea. There is a settlement of transatlantic fetus, descendants, sea salted, bone water memory. Water don't forget, she transmits. What do you see? Dark eyes, pearls in disguise, nested in fossil cases, recorded encoding time and continuum. All baseline and beats, cause those earthquakes and tsunamis and centuries re-unborn spawned a new breed hidden in shapes of seaweed and sand, a white band of lunatics, leaving dark clouds stained hieroglyph above Mediterranean waves where a moon sits, cutting horizon. Water moves with memory of things untold, forgotten, thrown away. Plastic bottles and plastic bags is fashioned deep seaside where the re-unborn amphibians hidden and boom, collecting stories, preparing room for the welcoming. Most believe is the second coming. For the welcoming. She first began receiving these transmissions via osmosis as a kid. Sitting by riverbanks, creeks, trees, and wherever there was water. And once in a full blue moon or every other full moon, these transmissions would, as it did with others who shared the mark, eventually speak through her as if her vocal cords were theremin receivers and her locks the antenna, a reflection in the sky. And these are the transmissions. And these are the transmissions. The water in the wombs with pregnant would be slaves to a local. Imagine this. I am an alien. Some of us have to be. I am a descendant of those aliens that have been building cities under the sea, creating deep sea cities called. These cities' populations are largely descendants of unborn babies that were in the wombs of would-be slaves that were thrown overboard during their transatlantic journeys. Some of us are amphibious. Many of us are able to take in the form, are also capable of breathing underwater. Some of us elected to remain in human form. Those of us on Earth communicate every other full moon with the populations underwater, giving data and updates on what's taking place in the human world. Many of us are artists, some of whom have no memory of their heritage, which lies in both the water we carry in our bodies, as well as the genes passed down through generations. We have a very particular relationship with the earth as we inhabit most of the earth, a virtually uncolonizable part of the earth. She was still in her early digits, single digits, when she first felt compelled to decipher what her parents called a birthmark on her left thigh. The mark. She knew that it was a coded symbol for something every cell in her body understood. She would study it under moving waters. Over time, she learned that our stories or prophecies, if you will, are inscribed on ancient living sea scrolls. The mono-Babelbots called them Dead Sea Scrolls. Some of them were found in the so-called lost cities underwater, typical of the discoverers of everything, to name it so, as they are blind to the truth of the transitory and the continuum. The cities were never lost, and our parole never dead, but in a state of a constant rebirthing. Yes, a holographic replica, aka the Dead Sea Scrolls, were doctored to suit the humans with a capital H system of reality. We saw them coming. Some undersea saltwater Nergos, some newer generations prefer to call themselves amphibiots. Move between deep sea and deeper sea with the ability to cloak in much the same way that jellyfish can camouflage underwater. Our form is felt unconsciously by some who sojourn there, but the average human frequencies make forgetting inevitable. These living sea scrolls, on them it is written that the first waves of transmissions would be simplified anagrams and analogies for the first millennia at least. For the real of it all is harder to conceive than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle.